time.
Yesterday, I was claustrophobic and couldn't focus.
The day before that,
I'm burning bridges and didn't notice.
A week before that,
my best friend died 2 weeks before that. He had asked me how I did feel I should cry.
A month before that,
I left the cemetery kind of sore.
6 months before that,
Bullet shot across my living room floor.
And just before that,
my generation had been separated through the twisted vines of violence, and society had become unaware that freedom hadn't run loud enough for everyone to hear. But once again, we yell,
let freedom ring!
And forget about our enslaved ancestors who sung Negro spirituals just because their knowledge was their wealth.
So we gon'
rewind time in slow motion.
If you want to leave this state, we got the potion. Imagination is the key. Go from living room to Virgin Islands with the faith of a mustard seed. I'm 19 in 2017. 8 years before that, and I still feel the same. Bound by chains, never wore shackles, and I shouldn't expect zombies to relate. Just know that it's a brain thing. Like I didn't expect any respect in 2008, cause some days I had to leave them leaking, but it ain't nothing to it. Gangsta rap made me do it. I'm lost in the jungle of sin, but I gotta admit that I have a thing for the lifestyle I'm living. Yesterday, I was reminiscing on fallen innocence. A year before that, I was shocked to faulty predicaments. 20 years before that, they put crack in our communities. 50 years before that, Dr. King marched for our unity. A century before that, my princess asks me, are all queens every shade but black?
So let me take you back. Back to the time I wanted to be lighter because I believed that would make me smile brighter. And I know they say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, but all I hear is light skin, so I don't win the crew. Don't get me wrong, I remember when I wanted to be the common light skin, but when my grandmother told me her story, I no longer wanted to fit in. The day before that, my grandmother said color me dark because she witnessed her people dying and a scar in her heart. A week before that, she told me how she almost died because the black kids didn't believe that she was the kind. 2 weeks before that, she had lost a close friend because he was in a battle with the rich white kids. A month before that, Dr. King held the March on Washington. Fighting for his people, it really was no stopping him. 6 months before that, things were really starting to get critical. Black bodies dropping, we really needed a miracle. And the things they did to us were so unforgivable. After that, maybe the world could change and be beautiful. And I could leave my house without feeling my day would be unpredictable. So let me take you back. Back to the time things wasn't so political and they didn't treat us like we were all criminals.
False predictions led to Trayvon getting deceased. Started a movement showing Black Lives Matter to me. 3 years before that, Barack Obama was first elected, but the signature from his pen couldn't bring resurrection. Of all our fallen leaders, no one is here to lead us. Try to deceive us, keep our people from being achievers. 50 years before that, presented with different situation. Critical deficit and Mattel ended our segregation, encouraged our people to want to go and reverse the nation. But back in January 1863, Lincoln signed a paper stating all black slaves was free. That didn't take away the pain my people embraced them. My population emancipated from proclamations. From kings to slaves, now my people was separated. Just saying, don't you think we deserve our reparation?
Woo!